Today, we're going to take a look at a report from Viridian Capital looking at some small cannabis operators actually outperforming larger multi state operators, large MSOs being Curaleaf and GTI, Trueleaf, Cresco, smaller undercovered MSOs being Maramid, Stem, Harborside, or Medicine Man. All coming up. Welcome back to the Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, capital markets analyst and host of your cannabis business podcast. So, this graph is comparing a basket of larger multi state operators that are well covered by the cannabis research analysts and the price of baskets for less covered multi state operators year to date. A lot of these smaller companies are volatile, so they're going to rise a lot quicker and dip a lot faster. So you need to be aware of that. It also depends on some of the volume as well. So that could be a quick pump and dump. Um, Also, it's consistent with markets for those types of stocks being less liquid. Even more reason to kind of look for that volatility, right? So far this year, the smaller cap companies that have less exposure, less media coverage, less research analysts looking at them, those have been outperformed by the bigger multi-state operators by approximately 9%. However, the gap has been as wide as 22%. It's hard to decide if this is a technical play or if this is just undervalued. With a lot of these larger multi state operators, they're going to have more speculation, a lot more investors diving into those companies. So that kind of explains that. So there's kind of a play on the smaller ones who don't get as much love. Could also be that their fundamentals are actually good, or there's a technical play where the fact that they don't have the media exposure puts them up for some type of speculation on a meme stock or what have you. So Viridian could be onto something. There could be some better risk adjusted returns with some of these less well known companies than their solid counterparts. If you remember that MedMen was all the rage for multi state operators, and now they're an absolute dumpster fire. So I think we'll see a lot more of that with some of these early companies just burning through money. Canopy, Aurora, all of those companies not going to be able to last very long with the burn rates that they have and the waste that they've had, having to write off billions of dollars. So expect to see a lot more smaller public companies kind of continuing to narrow that valuation gap. Throughout 2021, as companies continue to maybe flee from the Canadian markets, looking for some smaller US companies as capital becomes more accessible. There's a lot of money being thrown around. These NFTs are one example of that, where there's a lot of money being thrown around. So that's stymie check, that's helicopter money, that's inflation, that's all of those things. So just because the price is going up doesn't mean that the valuation is going to stay that way. So looking at all of that and more, I have to come back to the Talking Hedge and find out. With that, we're going to roll this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is the Talking Hedge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or don't, and I'm out. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out and check out these other videos that we've got.